So we had only spent about 4 hours in the emergency room on admission when we were immediately referred to the Birmingham day surgery, and there was already an ambulance on standby. I thought it was a joke, but there was a doctor on duty. It was a Nigerian doctor. She was very helpful. What she had done was she immediately gave us something for the itching, just to stop the itching on the spot, and then she called the dermatologist, who he changed all the creams. But then it didn't stop all of the situation. What was to be done was to immediately refer us to the surgery in Birmingham to take care of what had brought us to the AR. Good morning, my name is Folakemi, and if you have seen the first version of this, the first part of this video, this is the second part where I am talking about our experience with eczema and how we were able to overcome all that we had to do, how we went from GP to GP, GP appointments to the ER, and then to the Birmingham Day surgery, and that was the beginning of our son's full recovery. Now, what had happened was that there was a particular week where our son developed boil, and it was a very big boil. I mean, as big as two fingers of a grown-up man, of a fully grown man. So this boy, we left it for a few days, applied oils, Vaseline and all of that to help to soften, but it was not going anywhere. It was just there. So we had to go to the GP. And when we got to the GP, she immediately referred us to the ER. So we drove straight to the ER, and that was when they gave us antibiotics to go home with. Tried that for a few days, and if there were no changes, we should come back. So we went through with the antibiotics. After about 4 or 5 days, there was still no changes. My son was in pains because of the boy. This boy was just above his groin, uh, and it was very massive. It was a big boy. So we went back again to the ER, and that's when we spent, after I think we spent about 11 hours before we were admitted. Yeah, that's the UK. Coventry ER, we try of it. I think it's just Coventry or maybe a few other places, but I've been to other places where their ER is not like that. But Coventry ER, we test your faith. So we went to the ER that day, and after 11 hours, we were finally admitted. Thankfully, it was a Nigerian doctor on duty that morning. And after seeing my son, she was really concerned. He had lost a lot of weight over this time because of the constant scratching, inability. He was just very restless. So this particular doctor immediately, gave him something to stop the itching, and then called the dermatologist, who changed her creams immediately, and then they were discussing, and then she said this boil itself is still an outshoot of the